What's up, Scoopster Nation? We're kicking things off with a major legal battle as the government pushes back against a high court order halting a massive expressway extension project. The Supreme Court is now involved, and the fate of Panthakanya Park and Hatterjeel hangs in the balance. Next up, a crucial call for peace and security. Women leaders are urging the government to take swift action to prevent any untoward incidents during the vibrant Durga Puja festival. They're demanding harmony and zero tolerance for communalism. Hold onto your hats, because we've got major travel disruptions. A staggering 6 compartments of a passenger train derailed, completely cutting off rail links to 3 northern districts. We've got the latest on the stranded passengers and the recovery efforts. And in politics, a serious complaint has been filed against Jatiya Party chairman GM Quater and over 160 others, accused of a violent attack. We're diving into the details of this explosive political development. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. The Supreme Court is stepping into a heated environmental and infrastructure dispute. In a significant development, the Appellate Division has put a pause on a legal battle concerning the construction of an elevated expressway extension project. The government had sought a stay on a high court order that previously halted construction through the ecologically sensitive Panthakanya Park and Hatterjeel in Dhaka. This vacation chamber judge has now adjourned the hearing for a week, instructing the government to file a formal petition for leave to appeal. Attorney General M.D. Asadazaman, representing the government, argued for an immediate stay, citing Supreme Court precedent that development works shouldn't be blocked by such orders. However, lawyer Jayaturmu Barua for the petitioners contested this, highlighting that the government's approval of the expressway extension violated the Open Space Conservation Act and led to the destruction of Panthakanya Park. He also raised concerns that the current alignment might be prioritizing aesthetics for a nearby hotel over public interest. The High Court's initial stay order was a win for environmental activists, professors, and the Bangladesh tree protection movement, who filed a public interest writ petition. Now, all eyes are on the Supreme Court as this critical infrastructure project faces intense scrutiny over environmental impact and legal adherence. Will this adjournment lead to a permanent halt or a green light for construction? Meanwhile, a different kind of harmony is being sought as women leaders address concerns for an upcoming festival. A powerful plea for peace and security is echoing as the nation prepares for its largest Hindu festival. Women's rights activists are calling on the government to implement robust measures to ensure the safety and sanctity of the Durga Puja celebrations. Organized by the Bangladesh Mahila Parishad, human chains were formed nationwide under the banner, "Let us honor diversity, reject communalism, and uphold harmony." General Secretary Milka Banu pointed out the recurring nature of sectarian incidents during the festival and stressed the government's failure to prevent them effectively. She emphasized the urgent need to stop such disruptions and foster peaceful coexistence. The Mahila Parishad president, Fawzia Muslim, highlighted Bangladesh's rich tapestry of ethnicities, religions, and cultures, calling for collective action from the state, rights organizations, and civil society to build a secure environment for all. The activists also raised alarms about the growing mob culture and demanded action against mob violence. With Durga Puja set to begin soon, this proactive stance by women leaders underscores a deep commitment to protecting religious freedom and communal harmony. These calls for peace are vital as the nation gears up for celebration. And speaking of disruptions, a major rail crisis has unfolded in the north. Commuters faced chaos and travel plans were shattered as a significant derailment brought rail traffic to a standstill. Rail communications connecting Dhaka with 3 northern districts, Rangpur, Lalmanurhat, and Kurigram, were severed for over 8 hours following the derailment of 6 compartments of the Padmarag passenger train near Pergacha in Rangpur. The incident occurred around noon as the train was departing Pergacha station, reportedly due to a broken plate on the line separator. Fortunately, no casualties were reported, but the disruption left passengers stranded in midway trains and waiting for hours at stations. Recovery efforts, initiated by a relief train from Lalmanurhat, were hampered by heavy rainfall. Railway officials expressed hope to restore communication by late Tuesday night, but the full extent of the damage and the exact cause are under investigation by a 4-member committee. This derailment has impacted several key northern services, including the Rampur Express and Baramuri Express, causing significant inconvenience to travelers and impacting goods transportation. Eyewitnesses noted a large crowd gathering at the scene, and some passengers reported losing belongings in the ensuing commotion. The railway is primarily investigating the condition of the sleepers and carriage trolleys as potential contributing factors. Will the tracks be cleared and services fully restored by tonight? Meanwhile, political tensions are rising with a new complaint filed in the capital. A political storm is brewing as a complaint has been lodged against prominent Jatiya Party figures. Jatiya Party Chairman GM Quater, Secretary General Shamim Haider Patwari, and 166 other party activists are named in a complaint filed with the Ramna police. The accusation centers on an alleged pre-planned attack aimed at killing leaders and activists of the Gauno Adhikar Parishad and its affiliated bodies. The complaint was filed by Akhtarazam Samrat Majhai, organizing secretary of the Bangladesh Chhatra Adhikar Parishad. While police are verifying the incident's jurisdiction, the named accused includes several high-ranking JP Presidium members and youth wing leaders. The complaint details an incident on August 29, where over 50 people were reportedly injured during a clash between Jatiya Party and Gauno Adhikar Parishad activists outside the JP Central Office in Bijoynagar, Dhaka. This development adds another layer of complexity to the ongoing political landscape, with authorities now investigating the alleged violent confrontation. This complaint could have significant repercussions for the Jatiya Party. That's all for our top stories today. But before you go, let's do a quick recap of everything we covered. And that's a wrap on today's Scoopster Rundown. We saw the Supreme Court take up a major environmental construction case, women leaders demanding safety for Durga Puja, a massive train derailment snarling northern rail lines, and a serious complaint filed against Jatiya Party Chairman GM Quater and others. Don't miss out on any of the breaking news. Hit that like button, subscribe to Scoopster, ring the notification bell, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content.